We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Landover. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
That's caught downfield, dodge, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Complete to Romeo Dobbs. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 44-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Jacobs. They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Commanders 0. Brendan McManus.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll run here with the rookie. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Washington.
34-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On play action, Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, the flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
on the draw with Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
And it's third down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. And in motion is Brown. Try to start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Commanders first.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. And in motion is Brown.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun on 3rd down. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down.
It's really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Tress Way in punt formation for the Commanders.
Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Line of scrimmage is the 31. as they line up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Love. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down, they need 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught, that's Wayne. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now they'll run. It's a counter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to Ben Simmons. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Give to Jacobs. He'll run right, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. Here's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Daniel Whelan now as he is on to punt for Green Bay. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. And in motion is Brown. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Give him 14 on that play, 1 1st down. first down. Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Taking off. He'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
There he goes again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. On target, got it from McClure. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he'll take this one in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. On first down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. So halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got room past the 35. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Carl Brooks getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be in. He's got it. Harry Flurry. Touchdown, Commanders.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Packers 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
Josh Jacobs
line.
and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Running is Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
The short one caught by Kraft.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
2nd and inches. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his man to the right side. It's close. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Daniels. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown Washington. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Packers 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. We'll go play action with Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. And motion, it's Golden. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Luck. And that is incomplete.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on third down. If he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, first down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target. He's not there in time to reel it in.
On comes the Packers punting team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Commanders' offense, and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Daniels. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Love out quickly to Dobbs.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Jacobs, and he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here
and he's in! Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Samuel, gonna see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Off the zone read, Daniel's gonna hang on to it. And that one's gonna be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man, it's McClure. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders go up by 7. 28-21.
Commanders 28, Packers 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is 1st and 10. Jacob. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That's caught! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
35. And a Packer 1st down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft.
Complete to Tucker Kraft. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Prosky Merritt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there in overtime. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Now a first throw here in overtime. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
First down, Packers.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
On first and 10, here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Love to throw it on first down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing on second down, Love. Forced. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Daniels now on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. He takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
It's now 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score! Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. So, it's a win for the Packers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.